Hey guys, how's it going? Pete Mercer here, and this is my definitive how-to on when it comes to bulking. Now, if you're going to be throwing around terms like cutting and bulking, I'm going to go ahead and assume that you're not competing or prepping for a show, and you either want to get lean or you want to put on some muscle mass. So let's get to it. Step number one of bulking. Find your maintenance calories, and you can do this a whole lot of different ways. You can go online, find calorie counters, get a rough idea what they are, or experiment for a while until you find the numbers that keep you at the same weight for an extended period of time. So go ahead and do that. Step number two, we want to put on weight, so we need to eat more food, right? So add 200 to 500 calories to that, and we'll get to what works for you in a little bit. Basically, everyone will gain weight at a different rate, depends on a whole bunch of things. It's entirely personal to you. So do that. Pick one for now, whatever you want. Go straight down the middle, 300, fine. Okay, step number three, what we want to do is split this up into macros. So I'm going to suggest 1.2 grams of protein per pound of body weight, and this is basically an insurance policy on your muscle. Now, it doesn't count so much for bulking as it does with cutting, but still it's good to have. That way you can get all your bodily processes working nice and fine, you can recover well from workouts, and everything's pretty dandy. 50 to 70 grams of fat. 50 is a great amount for keeping your hormones at a good level. You won't get tired or grouchy or grumpy or irritable, and that's a good number to be at for your low amount. And put the rest in carbs. Now, if you want more fatty foods, go ahead, put your fats up. It just means you have less carbs, which means you've got less food to eat in the day because carbs are more calorically dense than fats. So entirely up to you, but as we're bulking, we're eating more food anyway, so again, completely up to you. Right, step number four, track your progress. So this is basically weigh yourself on the same scale. You can either do it daily, you can do it weekly, and see how much weight you're putting on how quickly. If you feel that you're putting on too much weight or you're starting to get fat, reduce the amount of calories you're up by. If you don't feel that you're putting on enough weight, increase the calories you're going by. Now, this is the important bit. Once your 1.2 grams of protein per pound of body weight becomes 1 gram of protein because you've put on weight, reset everything, and then find a new 1.2 grams of protein, 50 to 70 fats, and the rest in carbs, and then keep climbing from there. This way you'll keep gaining weight at a steadily progressive rate, and you'll be able to track that. And basically, when do you stop? You stop whenever you feel uncomfortable, whenever you say, okay, I've put on enough weight now, or you say, I don't like how I look, I wouldn't take my top off if I was at the beach, different things like that. Again, entirely personal, entirely up to you. And how do you cut? You do the exact opposite. And it's really, it's that simple. So, 4 easy steps. Number one, maintenance calories. Number two, 200 to 500 calories on top of that. Number three, 1.2 grams of protein, 50 to 70 grams of fat, the rest in carbs. Number four, track your progress and adjust as necessary for you. And that's it. Simple. The end of. No more questions when it comes to bulking and cutting. So that's it. It's really that simple, and I'm sure I'm going to have to do a video along the line somewhere in the future saying pretty much exactly the same thing, only in different words, because people love to know about cutting and bulking. But there you go. That's it for me for now. That's what I suggest. That's what I advocate. So thanks for watching. I'm Pete Mercer. Take it easy.